Hey, what is going on YouTube? What is happening, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to buy Ripple, how to buy XRP, the cryptocurrency. Ripple has been surging in value lately. A lot of people are talking about Ripple. There's a lot of speculation that Ripple could be one of the first new altcoins added to Coinbase in 2018. And I realize that a lot of people who are just getting into cryptocurrency, just getting into Bitcoin, aren't really sure where or how to go about buying Ripple. So let me first say that Coinbase is probably the best, most user-friendly, easiest place to buy cryptocurrency. Unfortunately for you, they don't sell Ripple. Coinbase currently deals with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and most recently Bitcoin Cash. One of their #1 priorities for 2018 is going to be adding some new cryptocurrencies. A lot of people are speculating that it could be Ripple. But one thing to be aware of, if Ripple does hit Coinbase, or really I should say any cryptocurrency that hits Coinbase, is just going to explode in value as soon as it happens. So you probably want to get Ripple first. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to first get your Bitcoins from Coinbase. And in this case, Bitcoin is really expensive to transfer. And really slow to transfer nowadays. So personally, I would actually recommend that you buy either Litecoin or Ethereum, because you're going to wind up having to send that over to an altcoin exchange. So we're going to start off here in Coinbase. I will be dropping a link in the description box below to Coinbase, where you can initially buy your Litecoin or your Ethereum, and then also another one to Binance. I would recommend you guys first buy your Ripple on Binance. Probably the only other cryptocurrency exchange, or the only other altcoin exchange that I personally really like, is Bittrex. However, Bittrex is not accepting new users at this time, so Binance is definitely going to be the next best option. And in all honesty, Binance is probably better. Their trading fees are less than half of what Ripple, Poloniex, and Kraken are. Their withdrawal fees are also going to be much cheaper as well. So right here, what you're looking at is a Coinbase dashboard. If you don't already have a Coinbase account set up for yourself, I'll drop a link in the description box below. If you sign up using my link, you get $10 in free Bitcoins when you put on $100 or more. And because it is an affiliate link, I'll get $10 as well. But we both get free $10, so you can't really beat that. Now, if you were wanting to buy your first Bitcoin, it's really simple to do through here. You would just click the buy tab. I'm not going to click it because then it shows you my bank info and everything. But you would literally just click the buy tab, select either how many Litecoins you want to buy or how much USD worth of Litecoin you want to buy. And within, if you pay, I should add, if you pay with a credit card, the money will be available to you to send over to Binance instantly. If you pay with a ACH transfer out of your bank account, it'll be 1% cheaper, but you will have to wait like 7 to 8 days to get those coins. So if you want to speed up the process, I would suggest using a credit card. Not to get too advanced for you guys, but Coinbase also has kind of a sister site called GDAX. There is a little bit more verification you need to get set up over here, but essentially if you have a Coinbase account, by default you have a GDAX account. I realize that like this is much simpler looking than this, so this is kind of overwhelming to new people to crypto, especially if somebody hasn't traded stocks or something like that before. But ultimately you are going to want to move over here, because whereas Coinbase is going to charge you a 1.25% fee to buy Bitcoins, Litecoins, or Ethereum, as long as you're setting limit orders, you can trade for free on GDAX. Not only that, but when you go to send from GDAX to a Binance or a Bittrex, it's going to be free, whereas Coinbase will charge you a fee. So I'm going to assume that you've already purchased yourself some Litecoin or some Ethereum. And next, all we're going to do here is click accounts. Now, you know, I'll just kind of pretend that we're sending. We'll pretend we're sending Litecoin, or I take that back. We'll pretend we're sending Ethereum. So what we're going to do here is we're going to get our accounts our accounts page ready right here, and let's move Binance over here, and then we have Binance. So up here, if I were to go to that person icon, it would drop down and it would show either my balances or my profile. Now, after we click that little person icon up there and click on the tab that shows our Bitcoin balance, as you can see here, I have 0.13503,987 Bitcoins, which equates to about $1,700. Now, here are all the balances that I'm holding right here, and next to each one of these cryptocurrencies, we have a deposit tab, which is if we wanted to deposit money into Binance. And we also have a withdrawal tab, which is if we want to take money out of Binance. So what we're going to do, because we said we're sending Ethereum, so we're going to type in ETH, which is the ticker symbol for Ethereum. And as we can see here, we have Ethereum down here. We can see my existing balance, available balance. This would be like a pending thing. So what I'm going to do here is click deposit, and they're going to give me a deposit address right here. Now, it's important that we only send Ethereum to this address. Sending any other currency to this address may result in a loss of the deposit. Notice coins will be deposited immediately after 30 network confirmations. So that could take a few minutes, maybe up to a half hour max. But again, Ethereum is going to be a lot cheaper and a lot faster than Bitcoin. And then after making a deposit, we can go to the history page. We can click here and we can see the progress of that deposit. So I'm going to click here to copy that address. And then we're going to head back on over to Coinbase. And then we would simply go over to Ethereum. The one thing we're going to want to double make sure of is like this address ends in 6FF, right? So then when we go over here and we click send, we're going to paste this in. And I always like to double or even triple check. So this ends with 6FF. This ends with 6FF. This ends with 6FF. This ends with 6FF. You know, I always like to check a couple times, make sure it's Ethereum that I'm sending, make sure it's an Ethereum receiving address, because if you send the wrong coins, you will lose your money. Now, next we can select either how much dollars worth of, like, say, RIP, because ultimately we're sending this over to buy Ripple, right? So we can either select how many dollars we want to send over. So we can say, okay, I want to send over $100, which is 0.13889. Or let's say we just wanted to say, I'm just going to send a whole Ethereum over there. I could put in one Ethereum. It's going to be $720. You don't need to do anything in the notes section here. And then literally the next thing I would do is click continue. Now, I'm not actually going to do that because I don't actually like sending over from Coinbase. Personally, I send over from GDAX. And I'll show you guys briefly how to do that as well, should you choose to do that. So we would go down to Ethereum here, and I have 4 Ethereum in here. And then we would just click withdrawal. And then we would withdraw, not to Coinbase, we would withdraw to an Ethereum address. And we'll send 1 Ethereum. And we would literally just copy and paste in, again, this address that we got from Binance over here. We would paste that in. And then you should be using 2FA, which is two-factor authentication, Google Authenticator or Authy. On your phone, it's kind of like a VPN. They give you a 6-digit number, 6-digit code that will be changing every minute. And it's just kind of added security. Even if somebody knew your password and your login details, without having your phone and without getting that authenticator code, they wouldn't be able to access your account. So when money's involved, especially in cryptocurrency, you always want to be using two-factor authentication, ideally Google Authenticator or Authy. There are some options where you can get a text message, not quite as secure because people can spoof your phone number, but it's better than nothing. So I would literally just put in my 2FA code, click withdrawal funds. You know, I imagine most of you guys will be doing it from Coinbase. So right up here, like I said, I'm not actually going to send it because I don't want to send it. But we would see in my transaction history that I sent 1 Ethereum, and it would probably say pending right here because it was still pending. Now, once we actually sent, we can go over to the history page, and this will show previous withdrawals and things like that. So, you know, I've sent some BAT over here, I've sent some Monero over here, etc. If I were to send the Ethereum over here, it would show, you know, show pending. If I wanted to check once it actually hit, I would just type in Ether and I would just kind of wait for it to actually hit here. A lot of times it'll show in order here for a few minutes before it actually shows in your total balance or in your available balance, but it will show up here. Then you can trade Ethereum and Ripple pairs. I'm just kind of accustomed to or used to trading Bitcoin pairs. So what I would personally do, you don't have to do this, but what I would personally do is once the Ethereum hit over here, I would sell the Ethereum for Bitcoin and then buy with Bitcoin. So I'll show you guys hypothetically how you can do that. Up here from the exchange, we have a basic and an advanced view. I just like working with the basic. I don't really need the advanced charts and things like that. And I would type in ETH. And then I would just click 100% for max. I don't really have very much Ethereum, but I would sell that Ethereum, and then it my Bitcoin balance. Now, then what I would do is go over to basic, and we want to buy Ripple. Ripple's ticker symbol is XRP. So we would type in XRP, and we would go over here and say 100. I don't have any Bitcoins in my account, but hypothetically, if I had, one Ether, or if I had, a couple $100 worth of Bitcoin, I could click 100% if I wanted to spend all the Bitcoins that I had on Ripple. It would tell me, okay, you're able to buy, 300 Ripple or 1,000 Ripple, whatever it may be. And I would literally just click buy, and then I would go. And if I did XRP, which is Ripple, I would be able to see that Ripple in my balance. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's how you would buy Ripple if you're wanting to buy Ripple. Again, we would first, if you don't have Coinbase, sign up for Coinbase. If you do have Coinbase, you would just go on here, click buy, select credit card so that it goes through instantly, make your purchase of Ethereum or Litecoin, send that Litecoin or Ethereum over to click send it on over to Binance. You'll get the deposit code from Binance. Once the money hits over here, you can either buy Ripple directly with your Litecoin or Ethereum, or me, just because I kind of prefer seeing things in relation to Bitcoin, I normally trade back to Bitcoin once my transfer's been done, and then use that Bitcoin to buy Ripple. So if you guys have any questions, anything like that, drop them in the comments section below. If you enjoyed the video, if you found it helpful, please hit that thumbs up button below the video. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button below, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.